They probably thought we forgot about them, Ronnie. It's been like a week exactly, I think.
I know.
We were busy.
We had family visiting.
Yeah.
We had my sister's movie
Yeah, we
event,
had
which was really fun.
Yeah,
so.
48-hour film festival. Your parents were here for 2 days. It was our 7-year anniversary.
Yeah.
It all happened back to back.
We had a lot going on.
But
so
we're back to romance
we're
Freddie.
here. Yeah. We're back for Freddie.
I really want to mod this because my brain keeps calling her Frankie. And I want to put Frankie from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends just in all of it instead.
Okay. For some reason, I was like, Frankie Muniz?
Okay.
Like, no.
But anyways, we're going to investigate the Muse's house.
Yeah, we're going to look at Calliope's house today. Yeah, here we go. I should check the address.
So it's
that's on me.
A good moment to remind people that if you like this kind of stuff, subscribe. Helps us out.
Yeah.
We will be playing the DLC too, and it will not take as long between recordings, hopefully this week.
Yeah.
Like, almost certainly not.
Oh, it's open. That's not a good sign.
I mean, yeah, if it's open, it's already been a few days.
Yeah.
The murderer would have already come
This is Calliope's apartment? I don't know what I was expecting, but not this. Hello? Oh, sure, Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here. I better have a look around.
So I was double checking. The next time we have to make an important choice is when we're in the Underworld.
Okay.
As long as you don't pick any of the ones that lock you into romance trees.
I mean, I'm going to be just romancing strictly Freddie on
Full
this
on
run.
horny for Freddie.
Just for Freddie. This is just only for Freddie run.
Yeah.
So, I think last time I just went down and looked at everything in order. And I'm honestly going to do that again.
I'm kind of like this shot right here. When I think about playing this game for the first time, I think about it being kind of like still images with a good story. I forgot it did like that whole camera pan in here, and I was like, can you imagine living in stuff like should we get a chandelier like this for our new apartment?
Well, I was wondering how hard would it be to get like a stained glass something to put over a light in
that would be cool.
apartment, like.
Anyways, we're fantasizing.
Confirm. Good guitar.
Guitar Hero.
Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these?
It is funny because that was like the least detailed drawing of anything in this game, and she's like, "Look at that!
How do you get those?"
Like Doodle Bob drew that.
After Calliope left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here?
Too many unknowns right now.
Would you get the Warhol painting and put it on your wall?
I don't know.
Just a dick on the wall.
Maybe. But, well, you know how we joked about just getting a bunch of horny art and putting it in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Maybe it could go in there. Yeah.
Did she paint that? Looks like it belongs in a museum.
Okay.
Warhol painting. I remember I don't think we actually got a lot of information from this part, but it was just kind of like giving Calliope characterization.
Yeah, it was like this is how she existed.
Andy Warhol,
In her time
yeah,
as
that makes
an
sense.
icon.
I wonder how many celebrities she knew.
A lot.
Probably. I mean, basically anyone who was an artist celebrity was because of her.
Yep.
Right. These aren't... Do I inherit these as the new muse?
Is this my house
Is that
now?
okay to ask?
I mean, technically her soul is inside of me. Does that mean that I, like, own all the things she used to own?
I mean, this is a question for Athena.
This is just an ironic photo of Elvis, and she wasn't, like, his muse, or...
I mean, like, so I worked, like, a lot of people I worked with were like, Elvis, good music. They were like, he was the biggest asshole. Like, anybody I know who's, like, over 60.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we think of him as, like, a superstar, but everyone else is like, fuck that guy.
Yeah, it seems to be the general consensus on him now, so...
Yeah.
Giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
Of course there's a giant harp.
It feels like, for here, there could have been a button that was like, look at all.
That's true, yeah. Just go through it
Just because,
all.
like, why did they give us the option to do this?
Yeah.
So many instruments in here. Did she play all of them?
At the same time, with her eldritch tentacles.
That's right.
I don't see anything
Upstairs.
useful down here. Maybe there's something upstairs?
Man, imagine having a place with stairs. Imagine owning a place
Right.
millennial mind cannot comprehend.
Mm.
Oh man. Keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday...
There
Ah!
are only 3 muses, you know.
A man!
Not 9. Whenever they found someone who made
A
something
beachcomber.
truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their eidolon, take a new name. You see, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
Bro, you scared me?
You scared me. Sitting there in the dark.
Oh,
Did you hear me
Well, I know you
downstairs
could
being
be
like,
afraid to
hello?
hide
How
the
can you be
evidence,
scared when I have these
rid the
abs?
no,
I'm scared of them.
I'm just here to mourn an old and very dear friend. If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you
I don't know,
doing
this weird
here?
goat man broke into my apartment and sang a song with me.
Well, about that. I say I need your help.
Yeah.
It's my special option.
I think Grace, not Grace the character, but Grace who was watching, said Charming Grace is their favorite.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking for help. To save my life, remember?
Yes, I should apologize for that. Our ways must seem strange to you.
You don't need to apologize. You're the only one who really helped me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't. I still need help.
I can't help you, Grace. I wish I could. You deserve better.
Okay.
Why can't you help me?
Why can't you help me exactly?
Yeah, I just don't want to.
Pan said there's no specific rule against
Sorry,
it.
I'm late. I really didn't want to be
You've already
here.
met Pan? How odd. It's
Is
not
it
that I'm
odd?
forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do. You have to know more than me about...
I'm literally, I have no
everything.
options.
I'm literally
My help
asking.
will only make things worse.
How is that possible? I've been sentenced to death.
I'm literally
And
going to
without my
die.
help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
Okay, tell me about Calliope, I guess?
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul. If
I
troubled.
want you in your
Troubled?
beautiful soul. Jesse
She
McCartney, the
thought the
Muse.
Comes in, the Muse, he comes
She
in.
argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change. We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay, why is this room such a mess?
This room is a mess. Did you do this?
With this? It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was the
Likely
least bit strange?
story.
I didn't think much.
I like that you're
of it.
playing along like you
Came
haven't
here
played the
and
game
wanted
before.
to search through her things.
Well, what do you expect?
It's,
I would add a scene with
clean
Pan
my place.
earlier on where you could ask him about the other gods.
Mm.
But because he's Pan and horny as fuck, he would just talk about how hot everyone was. You know, he would just be like, women.
Women. There could be a clue.
So you didn't mess up the room, but someone must have. There could be a clue.
No, nothing that I've seen. All this mess, as you put it, is likely the result of her projects.
Her projects?
When Calliope got an idea in her head, she would obsess over it, sometimes for months, even years. I don't know what she was involved with lately, but this... for her, this is nothing.
You know she's a real musician because she has a Mac in the background.
Yeah. So you won't help me at all?
So let me get this straight. You'll speak up for me, but you won't lift a finger to help.
You don't want me to do more.
You keep saying that, but it doesn't make
Bro,
any sense.
you're so sad.
If you didn't want to help, that'd be one thing. But insisting I don't want you to? Why not?
Time to sing?
Did I say you could leave? Shing! Song time.
That would be really funny if they had a sheath that looked like a sword, but when they pulled out the sword, it became like a ukulele or something.
Note, yeah. Can you explain why?
I can see this is hard for you, I really can. But I don't understand.
You don't know what you're asking.
Do I have to beg? For whatever reason you helped me before. My life is still on the line.
I'll sing my angel music.
Centuries.
According to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
So sing up, baby boy.
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do?
I gotta say, this is probably the song I remember the least of from our first playthrough.
Only in your head, long gone fights, but
Okay, I will stick with the charming choices.
Okay.
For now.
What didn't I do?
Calliope, what was she to you?
You gotta be careful with this sensitive lad, or else he'll just close up.
He's speaking from experience.
I don't know.
Walk side by side. She tried, said there's other paths. Don't walk the same, never the same. I have roads I like, smooth, paved in stone. She got tired.
You're right, I don't really remember the song.
Maybe we didn't get a song here in the first playthrough somehow? Like, maybe because you're charming, there's songs in different places or something?
Maybe.
I don't remember. We could go back and look at the old video.
You held fast. What's that about?
Stubborn me, thought I'd wait her out. Usually, she'd come back to me. You see, she'd return. We'd do that old dance, knowing both there was not a chance.
The clever one is so insistent.
Yeah.
Bro, we didn't kill her.
She never came.
Or the aggressive one, you mean?
The clever one. The blue is the clever.
Oh, you're charming, right? You're
I'm
not
charming.
clever.
Yeah, I'm not right now.
Now you're left behind. Your mind still hears her say.
You look so stoned.
From the same,
Maybe he is.
never the same. Listen to her.
Oh, there's a fire truck coming.
From the same, never the same.
But I've tried.
Never with me.
I muted the mic just in time.
We
Good job.
haven't tried.
Then
How do we get here?
Yeah, that's a good question. I guess we are with a god, and we are a god.
let's see.
The lighthouse. They're gonna see Robert
Your
Pattinson
tour.
walking along the beach.
If I pushed you too far, just say.
It's okay. She's gone. Can't be the same. Never the same. That hidden voice, it'll always play. On a loop, it'll always say, what did I do? What didn't I do?
It's a song
And then I think there's a scene later where like him and Persephone are fighting. And we sided with Persephone last time. We can side with him this time and see what's different.
I was thinking about the White House spinning.
Prophecy, didn't she?
It would be cool if at first it started out like at a normal pace, and as they became more like unified their ideas, the lighthouse got more on beat or something.
Care to explain?
It'd be helpful if you could explain why exactly. This is all new to me, remember?
Yes, of course, that's true. It's so easy to forget that. To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome. Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
How does that work?
What? That makes no sense. If you tell me I'm gonna fall into a hole...
Then you will.
No, but I'll just avoid holes. All holes, any hole.
And the act of trying to avoid them is what
I will become straight.
Worse.
You can't stop
Prophecies
it.
are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
Okay. Is there another way you can help?
Okay, is there anything you can do that isn't prophecy related?
Not directly, but yes, possibly. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
My goal is to make every moment of this as poignant for Freddie as possible.
She's not in this scene,
Yeah,
so...
but they were talking about avoiding holes.
Okay.
This is where you live?
Oh, yes.
No, this is where my gamer geek lives.
I don't get many visitors.
It's fine. We're going charming, caring route this time.
Caring
Don't worry
Grace.
about it. I have 3 brothers. I've seen a mess or 2.
She has 3 brothers?
Kind.
New
I
lord?
admit
Yeah, we need
realized how
3
bad
brother
it was.
spinoff. Like a muse with only like 3 brothers,
yes.
like 1 female and 3 male muses.
do you
There's
know
just
what an
really
oracle is?
sibling rivalry.
Yep. Fortune?
Someone who tells the future?
Not quite. They serve as a channel of sorts for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess.
I
There's
need
always
to know
been one.
why he walks around with
Over
his
the
shirt
ages, no
unbuttoned.
matter where
Like-
I go.
Yeah, he's
One
like, I
manages to
got
find
this
me.
6-pack, I'm gonna show it
There's an
off.
oracle here.
There is.
It would also be cool to get a game with more lore about Oracle.
What?
I have brought someone to see you.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Most
I'm
90s
not a
design
magic
character.
fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you?
Paul.
Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
Lovely to meet you.
Enchanté.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Oracle.
Well, she's got better manners than the last lady you brought here. But at least that one had a casserole. Do you
What?
have a casserole?
We need casserole
No.
lady lore.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What if when you played in another
Look,
one, you brought a
I'm sure you can
casserole
do
and it
all
was just
sorts of
you in another
nonsense.
life?
I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Apollo would be a good parent.
Fine.
It feels
Adds in a
like I
twist.
think he's gone through a learning curve because he was kind of an
Okay,
asshole back
so
in
Paul
the
brought
day.
you
Yeah.
all this way just to see
But this
little old me?
Apollo is a little
What's
more.
on your mind,
Yeah.
sis?
What's with the
You
Paul?
keep saying Paul. Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who
You see
believes
this
that?
guy?
It's super weird, but he's a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call
Apollo.
him that.
Yeah, okay, Apollo. You live here?
Do you live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
And see the way he talks. I thought maybe he was a creep at first, but nah.
Like, this guy's a
Paul's
fucking-
I like that he hasn't gone out of his way to like
correct her.
that he's Apollo.
Yeah.
He'd be more alright if he did some laundry.
He's like, I'm not the god of laundry, okay?
That's Zeus. He's got a lot of laundry.
So you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh?
She's
Some
on
of it's
Discord.
even legit.
Yep.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
Actually, me.
I don't know
Yeah.
what that is.
I don't know what that
It's
is,
the
and I'm
21st
too
century,
afraid
Paul,
to ask.
And your
He said.
21st century oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
How well do you know Apollo?
Tell me, is Apollo always so...
Incredibly emo? Like a sack stuffed with sad?
Incredibly
I am
emo.
Standing right here.
I don't understand
Don't
how a
get me wrong.
sack stuffed with sand is
It
emo.
grows on you after a while.
It's heavy.
Grace,
I guess.
surely this is not what you came for.
That's a romance option.
We're not romancing.
So I'm
you,
not romancing
sad
Apollo.
boy.
I'm sorry. This is only love for Freddie run. So you're actually, you're right. You're right. That's not why I came
Yeah, I
here.
guess you're right. I just can't resist.
It's fine. I just don't need to be put under the microscope in my own abode.
Abode.
My domicile.
You hear this guy? He's at a mode. Fucking loser. Shakespearean BS.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use the computer. Here, hold on, I'll show you.
You fucking boomer. What's that?
The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K.
Persephone?
Enterprises.
Oh,
Alright.
oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
I knew it. No.
Is this a surprise?
You weren't expecting that?
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
You're much more helpful now. Okay. Will there be trouble?
I'm thinking she won't be
You
happy
know,
to see
based
me.
on how she looks, she'll probably just shank us.
Yeah, she didn't seem to like. She was like, kill her
Persephone
now!
is rarely happy to see anyone.
Cool business card,
Great,
though.
we're all done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today.
Screens.
Perhaps go for a walk.
This is me trying to get
Yeah,
Ryan to
yeah,
stop playing
sure,
Elden
will
Ring
do.
and go outside.
Never!
Also, if you're wondering why both Ronnie and I are chugging an insane amount of water, it's because we're in the East Coast heat hellscape.
Yeah.
Hi.
Alright, on to the
To the
Underworld, I guess.
Underworld, yeah. Oh yeah, we have to trick the guard to get in. I forgot about that.
I think that's later. That's when we go to the Medusa.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
This place, I think we just hang out with everybody. Chat
Welcome
everybody
to
up.
the Underworld.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
There he
Persephone
is.
keeps it a secret.
Man.
Yeah.
While still managing to draw a crowd every night, don't ask me how. Here in the Underworld, idols can be themselves, even if they don't look human.
Okay.
I don't think it's an odd place to find Persephone.
There are idols here
Dangerous?
other than Persephone?
Almost guaranteed.
Is it dangerous?
Shouldn't be. But before Calliope, I would have said an idol getting murdered was next to impossible. If we're to find Persephone in all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
I like the idea that he's like, I would think that killing an idol would be almost impossible. But, like, a muse, like, so what is her power? She just makes people sing, right? Or do something creative. I just like the idea of somebody trying to stab her, and she's like, I don't think so. And he starts singing.
She throws, like, a bunch of popsicle sticks on the ground, and she's like, craft!
Now you're gonna make art instead.
It's like glitter bomb.
Yeah.
Like, you know how with fairies, you throw salt in the air, and they have to count it? It's like they have to count each speck of glitter.
Thing, yeah.
I'll figure something out. I can be persuasive when I want to be.
I'm aware. I'm just not sure even you could sweet talk Persephone.
Is that a challenge?
In another life, I did.
That's right.
Persephone
I sure
really
did.
was friends with Calliope. Talking to you might be the last thing she wants. You need to be prepared to use your powers, as you did with me. Come find me in the crown if you need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
Thanks.
Alright, see ya.
She's like, he's so sad. Anyway.
Yeah.
Alright.
Immediately go follow.
Let's talk to Pan. Why not? It's on the... Oh, excuse me? I clicked on Pan. You? Well, hello again, stranger.
Would you like to sing some more?
Mm-hmm.
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear Muse.
I can be semi-nice to you now, because
Pan.
Frankie's not here, so...
Yeah.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
What are you doing?
I'm guessing it's a
He's
total
drinking.
coincidence that I'm running into you here.
A man can't drink?
It must be.
We used
the
to be a proper
alternative would
country.
be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
Well, did you?
Do I look like an oracle? I am here to listen to thrilling music and meet delicious people. My
Delicious
tastes are
people.
Uh-huh.
Me throwing
Speaking
the
of
TikTok.
simple tastes, my
Delicious
glass is
people.
empty again. The service here is appalling.
Thanks for the address, I guess.
I should thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me. Remember, how you managed to stir the sun god from his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
You knew I'd find him?
Did you know Apollo would be at that apartment?
However would I know something like that?
See,
Okay,
Apollo
very
said
mean,
that. I just
sir.
don't believe you.
Flatterer.
You come here
I
often?
assume you're a regular at this club.
And why?
I love
would
the
you
accusatory.
assume that,
I assume
Grace?
you're a regular.
The horns, you. Do you know Persephone well?
Okay.
Your whole
You know
vibe is
Persephone well.
off.
She won't have it. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were all very different. Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
Yeah. I didn't come here for a science lesson. Get out of here, you damn water, mountains, erosion bullshit.
The things you say, the things you don't say. You don't make yourself seem trustworthy. You know that?
Trust is for the weak and the penniless.
Okay.
Still not helping.
Why, Grace, are you assuming that I, Pan, am some sort of scoundrel?
Aren't you?
Hoping. I'm not gonna accuse him of being a murderer, okay?
Yeah.
Seems
It's more that
so.
I'm stating it outright.
Rejected twice in a row. How will I ever recover from such insult, I ask you?
Uh-huh.
I don't know what to tell you, Grace. Even an idol needs to get by.
Okay.
Anyway, where's
You
Persephone?
must know why I'm here, right?
Let me guess. You seek our sweet-natured proprietress.
Can you help me find her?
Earlier I wasn't good enough, but now, I see how it is. By all means, I'd love to tell Persephone that the source of her rage has intruded on her domain.
He's like, but I would like to live today, so...
Yeah, so I choose life.
What if I asked
What if
nicely?
I asked you really nicely and batted my eyelashes, like so?
Oh no. Not
I told you, his whole character is women.
I can also flatter
Women.
you. Tell you how shiny your horns are.
All right.
Ronnie, you could learn something from Clever Grace.
Could I?
Flattery gets one
Let
nowhere.
me tell you how
Let me know when
shiny
you're
your
ready. I'll
eyes
take you
are.
How voluptuous my curls
I
are.
really appreciate it.
Do keep that in mind after you've spoken to her.
Alright, I'm not gonna talk to her yet, obviously. We gotta talk to Eros. I remember liking him.
Yeah, he's a cool character. I remember we wanted more of him than we got.
Yeah.
The just shaved middle part, though, is such a choice.
It is.
You're the new
Very
Muse,
Hunger
aren't you?
Games.
I guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here, though. Oh, excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of sex.
Oh.
There's a god of sex?
There's a god of sex? Obviously there
did
is.
you say that you're the god of sex?
No.
Desire, really?
That would be my
Sensuality,
real
attraction.
reaction to somebody saying that.
Why? Were you expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow?
She was like, you are kind of
Kinda.
Cupid, I had to be the trickster. Spread all those stupid stories.
built like an NFL player.
I'm sorry.
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around forever.
How do you know Aphrodite?
You know Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother. You know how it is.
How would I know? New here, remember?
I've never studied
Everyone-
any
Yeah,
sort
sorry.
of Greek lore in my life.
Everyone keeps assuming stuff
Hear a
about
lot of
me.
Idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many centuries, it may as well be true.
He's like, stop calling me mom, it's weird. Mommy?
Aphrodite is your mother?
So Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taking care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well, it's not like that anymore. We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
Anyway, what are you doing here?
The god of
Sexing up the
sex
place.
At a club. Looking for someone?
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
See what happened?
Look out there. See all these
Sex,
people.
obviously.
Yeah.
The hope.
He's like
The
the
anticipation,
Santa Claus
the
of sex. He
connection,
sees you when you're
bounce
fucking.
off
He
each
knows
other.
when you're in doggy.
To me, it's like lightning.
You enjoy that?
And you enjoy that?
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love. But now I only inspire sex. Not the same thing.
Kind of sad.
Just as well.
That's sad.
People should find true love the hard way. They'll value it more.
Bro, are you okay? You're kind of giving off Apollo vibes right now.
You and
Seem a
Apollo
little
should hang out more.
Distracted. Is everything okay?
Of course it is. Sure. Not obvious, huh? Truth is, I don't come here that often. No, it's hard to get away. I just want... Nope. Never mind.
No, I shouldn't trauma dump on you, random person that just walked up. You can talk to me. I'm being charming,
I'm
Grace, this
the
run.
shoulder to lean on.
You can talk
I'm
to
willing
me.
to listen. if
I
you
already
need to
helped
talk.
one sad boy. What's
I
another?
appreciate that.
Grace, the
Maybe some other time.
collector of sad boys.
Alright,
I'll see you
bye.
around.
Count on it.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay. Alright, Hermes. Let's go.
He's got that. What's it called? Something sweat.
Something sweat.
The drink.
Whoa!
Oh, I think that's actually
Ramune.
Ramune.
But yeah, what is it?
Hello,
What is this
Hermes.
stuff called?
Bakari sweat.
Sorry
Bakari.
about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
So, like, what's your story?
You're not much like the other idols, are you?
No? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like a year? I've lost track. So, I'm not the one to ask about the idol stuff. It's all cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena.
I'm an errand boy.
Athena says, one day I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
Not really. Isn't Athena in charge?
Wouldn't Athena still be in charge?
Yeah, you're probably right.
That doesn't bother you?
Why would it? Athena's the nicest of the bunch. She makes the best cookies.
I see, yes. I see your type now. You just do whatever whoever feeds you. How did you become an idol?
You've only been an idol for a year? How did that happen?
Probably same way it did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
No. Well, yes. I mean, no, not like that. But yeah. I was there when he died.
But yeah.
We were friends and I was
He
having
feels
trouble
like a
at home and
Steven
he helped me
Universe
out.
character in particular. I would pick how did he die, but
Alright, how did he die?
Can I ask how he died?
He didn't want to be here anymore.
You mean...
I'd rather not talk about it. I'm him now. It's all good.
So the same thing that's happening for Aphrodite later on. How did you know Calliope died?
When Calliope died, you were right there. Within moments. How did you know?
I told you. I got word, so I came.
But how did you get word?
Look, when
I'm a
idol
psychopath.
dies, I have to be there. So I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
Why?
Well, why do you need to be there?
To take them where they need to go.
To take who? Calliope?
Kinda? Look, it's between the old Hermes and me, and between me and the next Hermes. That's all I can say.
These are the secrets of the trade, Grace.
yeah, you've only been a god for like 2 days. They can't be giving all this stuff away to you.
What do you know about the murder? Tell me, Hermes!
This is probably a stupid question, but... Do you know who might have killed Calliope?
Ugh, why would I know anything about that?
When you came to the apartment, it seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice though. Angry, maybe. But I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
Angry?
How was she angry?
Pissed off. But more because she cared about everyone too much not to be. I don't know, that's
He's
what
like
I thought
a
anyhow.
dead
I'm probably
mother.
wrong.
Yeah. Alright, bye. Good talking to
We'll
you,
stay
Hermes.
around?
If you die, then for sure. But don't die.
If you die, I'll be there. Okay, time to talk to our sad boy number 1 again.
Yep.
He's doing the emo wall
I thought this
lean
would be
over in the
easier.
corner.
The
But it's as if
bisexual lead.
Persephone
The
left
bisexual
instructions
lead.
to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off. I hope your search has been more successful.
This isn't your kind of place, is it? Why am I
Yeah, your
Wow.
face. I think it's supposed to be the
I'm
base.
guessing?
of the music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure Persephone only sent the membership as a formality. I doubt she thought I'd ever use it.
Don't you ever have fun? No drinking or dancing in Apollo land?
Once,
Okay.
He really
when I had the Muse
wanted to take a drag off a cigarette there.
He really did.
The Ben Affleck meme.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. I didn't mean to remind you.
It's all right. I'm okay.
Tell me about Persephone.
It might help if I knew more about Persephone.
It couldn't hurt. What would you like to know exactly?
Does she carry knives on her? How much danger am I in?
Yeah, right? How likely is she to actually stab me? Yeah, percentage-wise.
What's Persephone's story?
Over
Her
50%?
name rings a bell, but I don't...
No doubt you've heard the tale of how Hades, lord of the Underworld, kidnapped a young sweet goddess and made her his wife.
That sweet young goddess was... Persephone.
Her mother, Demeter, was so enraged she blanketed the world in ice, rendering it barren and infertile. Zeus was forced to act. He decreed that Persephone would be shared between Demeter and Hades, and thus the matter was resolved. Well, you asked.
All right.
That's her story, as the mortals tell it.
What's the real story?
Yeah. What's the sitch?
So tell me,
Spill
how
the
much of
tea, buddy.
Persephone's legend is true?
Well, let's see. Hades did kidnap Persephone. That certainly did happen. The idols almost went to war over it until Zeus intervened and ordered Hades and Persephone to wed. That quieted things. At least until Persephone killed Hades.
You know.
Casual stuff.
She killed him?
Whoa.
As I understand it, Hades was not kind to her.
I mean,
I'd like to say we handled it well.
Yeah, not firm
idols
ground
were
to build a
mindful of
relationship
what Persephone
on.
had been through, but that would be a lie. Persephone was punished for the murder, the underworld taken from her, and we all stood by and let it happen. She has never forgiven us, and honestly, I can't blame her.
I think I said this the last time. I do prefer the Hades Persephone story when it's like more mutual and actual love kind of thing. But like in this version,
it's super toxic, but I like it when it's still like I can fix him, right? Like
I can fix him.
He for some reason fixates on her, and then he takes her, and then she like brings color to the
Stockholm
underworld.
Syndrome kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's just very cute
Beauty
when
and the
like I just picture like him being like, why do all my skeletons have flowers in their eye
They all have
sockets?
flower crowns now. I don't blame her either.
If I were her, I'd be mad at you all too.
Then you understand why things are difficult between us.
Why is... okay, hold on. Let's keep following this train of thought first. She murdered an idol.
Wait, Persephone killed another idol.
Oh, long time ago, yeah.
Oof.
What about all of Athena's
It was
rules?
rough.
Wouldn't Persephone have been... I don't know.
Executed? The murder of Hades is probably why we now have that rule. Back then,
Thanks,
we
Persephone.
heard Persephone had usurped Hades' throne, but we couldn't believe it. It just wasn't done. Now, of course, I look back and think we should have seen
It's
it
like
coming.
how we look back at like
the benefit of hindsight.
like the rules for
Why
even
didn't you
traveling
see it
domestically,
coming?
and we're
You're
like
the god of
people just like
prophecy.
walked in the planes and stuff without going through customs.
I learned long ago not to.
What did she do next?
So what happened to Persephone after...
The murder? She survived, like the rest of us. She got older, and when we came to the New World, I think she would have left us if it was allowed. It isn't, so instead she did as she pleased. She started a cult.
This is such a good build-up.
Oh, what?
It was after her last transition, but honestly, I have no insight into anything Persephone does these days.
It's now
We
it makes
need
sense why
a
everyone's scared of her.
prequel game about crime boss Persephone.
Yeah.
I thought she was just mad at me, but everyone seems afraid of Persephone.
Notice that, did you? Persephone's angry with everyone, and has been for a very long time.
Per the
I told you
murder
why.
of Hades that we just said.
But it's more than that. She does not let go of a grudge. 1,000 years could pass, and Persephone will remember what you did like it was yesterday.
Alright, I found some help.
Anyways, we're done talking
I
about
found someone who will
that.
bring me to Persephone.
Finally, I'll be right behind you.
You're coming with me?
You will
But I
be
thought-
my human
She
shield.
seems even angrier with you than she is with me. I might be able to mediate.
You say
We'll
one
see,
nice
I
thing to
guess.
him, he's ready to step into the fray for you.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go to Persephone. I wonder why Apollo is still
Yeah.
there. I think you just keep talking to him endlessly. Right this way.
I want cloaks like this.
Yeah.
Like all the time.
I think I told you, but I'm basing
you're
my
angry
Blades
with
in the
anyone,
Dark character
Persephone
off of
be
Yeah,
Persephone. I like her
It was
whole
I.
vibe.
I will deal with you later.
Scum!
I was
Silence!
willing to leave you be, Grace, to wait until your guilt was certain. And yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited. Why? Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
What is your problem, girl?
Listen, I have questions. I need answers.
This isn't a challenge, Persephone. I have questions.
Questions for me? Good. Because I have questions for you. Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying?
Actually, the
and
reverse.
desperate?
She stumbled
Are you an
across me.
accident?
She
Did you
came
learn
to
what
my
she was?
apartment.
Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her eidolon?
Persephone. This isn't...
Does
You have
Grace
every
look like
reason to
someone who
try
could do
to
that?
prove your innocence,
It's always the
Grace.
ones you don't suspect.
But I have no reason to help you.
Can't choose that one. Should I lean on Apollo?
You can do whatever you want here.
I can't remember what I picked last time.
Me either.
I think I did this one because that seems like it would make sense. But let's see no. Calliope lived at your apartment.
You knew Calliope.
We all knew Calliope.
She was staying at your apartment.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
Prove you didn't. That's how idols work, isn't it?
Let's sing, bitch.
Camp Rock.
Okay. Woo! Yeah!
You hear that? You're in my house, little Muse. You want answers? Fight for them.
Here we go.
The riff off.
I remember
Pitch
this one.
Perfect.
A lost little girl. You shouldn't have come here. And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends. Go home, little girl. The shadows drawing near. And you all alone. We both know how this ends.
Okay, what is my strategy here?
Let's see
I think I would like go on the attack.
Okay.
I can't remember what I did last
I don't
time.
remember
I think I
either.
mixed it up a lot for this
Yeah.
one.
I was thinking like you're in her house, but if you played in the audience, she has to also play to the audience then.
Testing 1, 2, testing 3. Is this thing on? Are you testing me with your coterie, ogling expectantly? Heads up, wrecking me won't come for free. See, it won't be easy.
Rap battle!
When I use the moves I bring blessedly. Shadows don't scare me, see, I'll survive it. Maybe you want to do this in private.
You're lost, little girl. You're wasting our time now.
This feels the most truly musical theater to me of the numbers.
I also just feel like with Persephone, me just continuing to be like, I don't want to fight. It's like backing
Yes,
down,
it's
right?
like turning your back on the lion.
You gotta go on the attack.
Yeah.
Or be clever with her.
Seen it so many times, we all know how this ends.
If fight back,
Full aggression.
I can't go back. I can't say wait, start over.
Wait, you're CV, Persephone? Oh boy, a celebrity dissing me. Now remind me, P, jog my memory. Sorry, not up on my ancient history. Underworld, now that rings a bell. Was it you who was married to the king of hell? It's hazy, Hades, so you're his lady? Before my time, because I'm such a baby. Please teach me my ABCs, me. I never featured in Euripides. So where are they now? Wow, look around. You're the big cheese of a hole in the ground.
Damn.
Gaider.
Don't you have any idea?
She turns around with two big ass knives.
Just brass knuckles on, like.
Surprise, surprise. Coins on your eyes. Give them to the ferryman. Get it in your little head.
Let's try going to the audience now. See how this works.
Of the dead.
That
little
smirk.
sassy smile.
Someone you. People on my right. Here we go.
Oh,
It kind of sounds like the Civilization menu music.
kinda. Okay, we'll stick on this one.
On the left now.
We got the crowd going.
Now that's what I call a show.
Or like a World Cup anthem is about to start.
Hey, maybe it's you who doesn't know who they are, who they are. Every night they come in here.
Dance and stamp your feet
Spend money on your beer.
as your skin rots off in sheets. You'll be back at my door.
No, it does have the charming attribute.
Below the floor.
I mean, I want to choose all those because I want to see.
Yeah.
You sing like this for
Even though it doesn't fit with everything else I've been doing in the song.
being bullied by her power.
It's not what I've been to.
You think that all these people are your
I was
fans.
thinking that.
You're playing them and they don't understand.
Stop.
Hear that? Silence. When he dragged me down there, that's all I heard. Not a single protest, not a word.
I mean, no disrespect.
And instead of despair,
Here for your help.
killed him right there.
I'm stepping
Get him.
down. This is your crown. If you're here, make a sound. Not a lost
Lost little girl.
she's your queen.
Paolo's like, what the hell?
What did I just pan?
One?
That's
So
great.
it appears. If what you told the chorus is true,
I actually think
Why
she
do
would be
you
really
think
annoyed
Calliope
knowing you
came to
let
you
her
that
win.
night?
Yeah. She's not a-
Maybe she thought I could help her. She must have been nearby when whatever happened.
I see. All right, Grace. Come with me.
He's like, well, that happened.
Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt. So I gave her the apartment.
Car.
Wild card.
How well did you know her?
So you must know better than anyone what she's been up to.
Not exactly. Calliope and I haven't spoken for at least 2 years. After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down. I had to know the truth.
That was you?
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say what she had been involved with, or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
Sounds suspicious.
I don't know.
Sus.
That sounds suspicious.
I hoped I could find evidence, something that made sense. But no, it was only you.
I made sense?
At the time, but now that I've seen how clever you are, I'm beginning to wonder if Calliope didn't choose you after all.
If it wasn't Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
One of us.
One of us. One of us. Gobble gobble.
Must it be an idol?
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how he might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it. If another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
You looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was attacked elsewhere, even magic revealed no trace of it.
See, like, this is what we were talking about with, like, magic systems. Like, you don't have to tell us how god magic works in this, really. Like, just like, I like that they're just like, we can do stuff.
Yeah. Did Calliope have... Or hold on, let's say... Did you say magic? Just follow
Did you
that
say
thread.
Magic?
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own creation, and yet magic is beyond belief?
Well,
I guess you're
sure,
right.
Yeah,
just
true
thought-
story.
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Hell
So our
yeah.
powers are also magic, but
Make some good ass whiskey.
Alright.
true magic is a different and older power. Hecate's domain.
And it was of no use here.
We shouldn't rule it out. We haven't tried everything yet.
Anyways, did Calliope have enemies?
Did
Tell me
Calliope
more.
have any
Speak on that.
enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have. What? What am I
Okay.
missing?
Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be
She's just like me for real.
argumentative.
Argumentative?
Yes,
Yep.
but enough to make enemies who wanted her dead?
Not that you or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
Could Athena be the killer?
Plot twist.
What about Athena? She seemed awfully insistent on declaring
She
me
seems like
guilty,
she's
don't
trying
you
to
think?
divert guilt. you
I
might
don't like
say.
how
No,
eager she was to
Athena
kill
follows
me.
the rules.
Well,
Athena has one goal and one goal only: to protect the idols, and that included Calliope. She'll eventually drive us all mad with her vigilance, but break her own rules? I don't see it.
I don't like accusing him, but
Yeah.
let's go through every question.
What about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
you have to wonder what his angle is.
Her
He has
facial
one, that's for
expression
certain.
is what got
I've
him
never
to
thought
what?
All it needed was a comical, like, like spitting water out.
Messy.
Still, we should consider the idea. For him to show up so quickly is odd.
And you're also both still subsex?
Subsex?
For all I know,
You're
either one
both
of
still
you could have done it, and you're
subs.
just playing along.
Apollo is capable of many things, but lying? He was never any good at it.
Whereas we know how
Thanks.
capable you are of murder.
But not lying.
This
The
isn't.
one and only God
Okay,
I killed deserved it.
and I do it again.
Right. Sorry I brought it up.
Well, this is
Can we go to
awkward.
Athena with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus,
Athena would be sympathetic, but the die has been cast.
She
Grace
won't
is
go
like,
back
"I'm
on
sick
the
of your
edict,
bullshit."
Not without clear evidence.
oh, now you want evidence.
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her, we need something better.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Okay,
Shut up!
Apollo, now's the time for
That's
sad boy
unsurprising.
hours, okay?
When are you ever
Not
of help
helpful.
to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
Calliope died, Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the Muses meant to me?
Yeah, this won't help.
This won't help Calliope, a charming Grace says.
Please, both of you. None of this will help Calliope. I know you both miss her. I know you cared about her, but she's not completely gone. A piece of her
She's
is
inside
in
of me!
She
Calliope is
came to
inside of me?
for help, and I don't want to die any more than she did.
Song time, another song?
I don't remember this song.
Calliope, I'm listening now. Tell us what end you were doomed to.
Calliope, blinded by fire, one match did you strike that consumed you.
I didn't even know she had a painting
Yeah.
of Calliope on her wall.
Yeah.
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
Okay, this is where they're fighting. Grace is just like, I don't know what the fuck.
She was family to us, yet you don't
to accuse her.
This isn't helping.
Go bitter with fury, not everyone seeks to betray you.
Stop this. Please remember what we are here to do.
We must avenge a muse.
Apollo, your help is not needed here.
Damn.
Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
Damn.
Damn, they're going off.
Me to
Of
a terrible fate.
You replay your injuries till
far
it's
too
too
late.
late.
You know how far I've been before I snapped.
Stop, Persephone.
Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, God of the Sun.
Aren't you a queen with all that?
Because I sided with her last time for sure.
Looking for a fight. These old
About to have like an Avengers level fight between these two.
you're more than your pain.
She abandoned us.
Follow him.
Alright, I gotta go with Apollo.
Wait. Okay, it's for both of them. Okay.
I think it's just who will help me
Yeah.
going forward. So Persephone helped me last time, so this time.
Yeah.
New scene! Haven't seen this
That
before.
was not my finest moment. Persephone will never let this go.
What was that all about? Obviously I know what that was about, but tell me for...
What the hell was that? You were one step away from full thunder and lightning.
Old
that's my
habits die
dad.
hard, especially around my family.
I'm sun
That's
and
why I tried
arrows.
to avoid my fellow idols for so long. I don't like who I am when I'm with them.
You know what? I can relate, man. I have 3 brothers, apparently.
Yep.
I know what you mean. I'll be 14 around my parents forever.
Try living in their house for 1,000 years.
Ooh,
Ugh,
no
no.
thanks.
At least coming here was useful. You have a better idea of where to start looking, right?
You're still helping me?
I thought you'd decide that getting me into the Underworld was enough.
What? Bring you to Persephone and then shrug? Not my problem now?
I appreciate it.
Yeah, we could be
Apollo,
cool.
bro, we could be
What
cool.
I meant to say is... thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Sorry, I'm not used to asking people for help.
It's all right. I certainly know that tune.
So where do we look next?
Where do we look then?
I need to give it some thought. This won't be easy. If another idol is behind this, they know as well. They had a plan.
So you don't know where to look next?
I
You
need
just
time
say I
to
don't
sort it
know.
out. Just be patient, Grace.
Just gotta say everything in a cryptic emo way. Is Athena really not an
I
option?
have to ask, is Athena really not an option? She wouldn't see what you see? At all?
I respect Athena. She has dragged us into the modern age, sometimes kicking and screaming. She's why we're alive. But if I said that her need to keep us safe didn't drive her to extremes, I'd be lying.
All the foreshadowing.
You represent a risk, Grace. To her, that is more important than any notion of compassion or justice.
Guess I'll say how am I a risk,
Yeah.
even though
I'm not that much of a risk, am I? I won't explode. What's the worst that could happen?
The worst is that we could be admitting either a murderer or a usurper into our ranks.
How awful.
She's protecting an idea. as
she's
much
like,
a
as
physical
if you don't
reality.
have a lot
True.
of those already, and then
her.
the Greek pantheon.
There is no difference.
Is there anything I can do in the meantime? Someplace I can look?
Don't you want to relax? You haven't rested since this began.
Who needs
Relax.
sleep when I'm on
Who can
trial for
relax?
murder?
I've been sentenced to death, Apollo.
Exactly.
Even so, Go home, Grace. The next time you see me,
Hang
I'll
out
have a
with
better
Freddie.
notion of what to do.
That's right.
Fine. But I'm holding you to that.
Giving you the puppy dog eyes.
Yes.
Look back at me.
Look back at me. Okay, is he gonna give us a stopping point?
I think this will be a good. Oh, well, it's saved, but
okay.
Hey, Freddie.
I don't know.
So, like, can we?
Because, like, I think maybe the next time, like, I was waiting for it to go back to the choose where
That's
you're
what
going
I
menu.
thought too. Yeah. Should we just let this play out and see what happens?
It's up to you.
Have
I
you
mean,
been
I'm not in
waiting
a
up this whole
rush,
time?
so.
Yeah?
Goat
A
man.
goat man sends
Goat
you
man.
off into
Dances
the
on
night.
your bridge,
Your
goat
life
man.
is on the line. And I'm gonna, what, sleep? What if you were taken prisoner, kept in a cave by a cyclops, or I don't know, turned into a tree? I was worried sick.
You're
Oh, baby.
worried. How sweet.
You were worried about me? Aw.
Well, you're my best friend in the whole world.
And my
Grace.
roommate. My gal pal, if you will.
Plus, you know, what would the band do?
Right, the band. Where are Kaz and Brian anyway?
I told them you were fine, which isn't a lie, because technically you are. Now tell me everything that happened. Huh. Persephone runs a club called the Underworld.
She's
That's
not wrong.
everybody knows.
I wouldn't suggest saying
It's
that
like
to
being
her
like
face.
gods live here.
And you ended up siding with Apollo? Lord of the Sun, god of prophecy? Do you trust him?
I think so.
I'm not sure. I think so.
He seems like he's too
It doesn't
sad
seem
to
like
lie.
he's lying, but he's hard to read.
Famous last words.
Tell me about it.
So, what are your options? You need to go back to Apollo's place, right?
I could go back to the Underworld. Make sure Persephone
Okay, it's
isn't
opening
taking
up
my
options.
decision
Yeah.
personally.
Oh, and, there's this. Pan left a card, says, come by Olympus. I doubt he means the mountain in Greece.
Oh god, what could you want now?
I like that. I just spoke to him like 20 minutes ago.
I wonder what he wants.
Probably to cash in his precious favor.
Still not a fan?
You know how some people just set your teeth on edge? That's Pan. I can't help it. But it doesn't matter. I said I'd help, and that's what I'll do. You can count on me, Grace.
Thanks, Freddie.
The Muse? Oh, the embodiment of inspiration. Can you
My
believe it?
girlfriend's so cool. I mean, my friend.
Did I
Yeah,
mention
kinda.
Freddie? I meant the god of sex.
You're right.
Alright.
Alright, so this should
seems to be
take
a
us.
good place to stop.
Yeah, so next time when we start, like if I go to the main menu,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
then if I
continue Act
hit
2.
continue, it should. Oh, or maybe we'll have to. No,
Oh, no,
okay,
we're
it takes me here, so we'll be good. We can start here next time, figuring out who we want to talk to first.
Yeah,
and
we saw new scenes.
do investigating.
Yeah.
So
Wait, do you have brunch tomorrow?
I saw a text come through, so I'm sure that's what that's about.
Okay.
So
Well, because I
I'm
was
sure
like, we
I
can
will.
maybe record one tomorrow.
Maybe.
Monday at the latest.
Yeah.
Because we don't have anything to do on Monday.
Mhm.
I have my students, but we'll
Mhm.
find time there. Alright, anyways. Fun times. We'll be back sooner
Yeah.
rather than later.